What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another edition of Burn 'em Down. I'm Coach Howe here, and I am bringing you some picks and DFS advice for the greatest weekend in racing of the year. We've got the Monaco Grand Prix, which just happened, and it went exactly as predicted. We've got the Indy 500 coming up, which is the greatest race in all of motorsports, and it's going to be wide open. And then finally, we end it this evening with the Coke 600 at Charlotte Motor Speedway. The Coke 600 is a long race. It is 600 miles. That's going to be 400 laps. That is 133 more laps than a normal race. It is grueling. It will test the drivers. It will test the equipment. It will test the pit crews. It will test everything. The track's going to change. You got to keep up with it. It's going to start in the evening and go into the night. It's going to cool down. It's going to be an amazing race. What you're going to want to do DFS-wise this week, if you look at past optimal lineup constructions on DraftKings, 50% of the drivers have started 16th or better in a lineup, okay? And then on average, 2 to 3 drivers have started 24th or worse, right? You're going to want 2 to 3 drivers starting in the top 16. Those guys are going to be your dominators. They're going to lead some laps. They're going to get fastest laps. There are 80 more dominator points up for grabs this week than there normally is at a regular 1.5 mile track, right? That's important. Those add up really quick. So you're going to want a couple of dominators. The top 2 most likely dominators, Kyle Larson and William Byron, right? I think Reddick's a sneaky dominator, though. But then we got Chalk City, right? Due to how qualifying panned out, we're looking at some Bohemian Chalk City here at the back here. Ross Chastain, Bubba Wallace, Carson Hocevar, and Brad Keselowski. They all start in the 30s. They're all going to be 35, 40, 45, up to 50% owned, right? As they should be. Their ceiling is sky high, right? But you can't play all 4 of those guys in a lineup. You're going to duplicate that 10,000 times if they're all optimal, right? So you got to pick and choose your spots there. Some leverage guys that I think you could pivot off of that chalk to get to. Daniel Suarez is sneaky. I love me some Alex Bowman today. Austin Cindric as well, right? I think he's got a lot to prove. His dad just got fired from Team Penske due to a cheating scandal over an IndyCar. Cindric's been fast here. So those are some of the guys I like. And if you need some cheap guys, why don't you go ahead and just plug in Todd Gilliland because he's my boy. Give you some free bets really quick here. We're going to bring in Dale. Let's bring in Dale here. Dale's picks of the week. Dale's been waiting for this race for a long time now. If you were a subscriber to ADP DFS, you would have gotten Kyle Larson at plus 650 earlier in the week. You can maybe get plus 400 now, plus 430 if you shop around. I would take that, but it's getting close. He's racing the double. He's racing at the Indy 500. And then he's going to fly to Charlotte for the race. I'm not concerned about that whatsoever. Listen, Kyle Larson's been the fastest car on all 3 intermediate tracks this year. If I just share this little model here really quick, Kyle Larson ranks 1 in like every single metric. Okay. It's hard to not pick him. Another outright I liked that we got earlier in the week as well at a much longer price, but you can still get plus 700 now is William Byron. And then I'm going to give you a couple of sneakier plays here. I mentioned I like Alex Bowman. I actually laddered him completely. 10, top 10, top 5, top 3, and outright. Top 5 might be my favorite, plus 310. A couple of long shots, though. Noah Gragson, top 10, plus 550. I think he's sneaky. He's in a Ford, which the cool temperatures, high humidity, that's going to help their downforce. I think the Fords are all kind of sneaky plays tonight with the weather angle. And Todd Gilliland, plus 1,800 for a top 10. The guy's been on fire lately. He's a super sneaky play. Those are great odds for a top 10. This race is full of attrition. There's 4 100-lap stages. Anything can happen, right? Like, it's going to be a wide open race. There's going to be variance. There's going to be strategies playing out. It's going to be wild. So when you are making your DFS lineups today, make sure you have exposure to a wide range of drivers, right? It's not a race you want a tight core. It depends on your risk tolerance. I guess you could have a tight core, and then you're either going to ship everything if it hits, or you're going to lose everything. So it's up to you. But you want to mix and match, right? You're going to want a couple of dominators. You're going to want those place differential guys. You're going to want to pick and choose between those Bohemian Chalk, City 4. And then one last thing I'll leave you with, make sure you like and subscribe. And we're doing a giveaway this week over at ADP DFS. We've got a Beat Coach Challenge. And so if you go on X, and we'll put it in the comments below the video as well, but if you go to X, if you go to @ADP DFS, or if you go to @real_coach_how, you will see a link to enter a free DraftKings contest. If you beat my score in that contest, we will give you a free week subscription to ADP DFS. Best value in the industry. We have been crushing it. Wonderful community. It's unbelievable. And if you beat my score and you like it for a week because you made a lot of money, you can sign up with promo code COACH to save 25%. That is all I got for you. If you want the rest of my picks, I got a whole bunch of them in the channel, in our Discord. I got some Indy 500 bets coming up. Sneak peek. I do like Pato Award for that to win. I know he's a favorite, but there's some other long shot bets I like as well. Anyway, I hope you crush it. Like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in the Discord.